Now we have Escultura, the service deck, as SJA continues to trail by 3.
Good control by Limpot. Celes gets to it.
Off speed, good save by Juan Lasal.
That's still good.
Good defense, good combination play also by SJI. Clean hit, but fantastic defense on the side of Lasal, although the libero's unable to get it across. That was Mendoza. Good hustle though on that last sequence. Alemania sends it over, goes for a long ball. Alemania again. SJI having to adjust to that set, tough set. But Celada here finishes the job.
Celada going cross court. No blockers touched that hit of hers.
Much better performance here for LaSalle in the second set. I remember covering Alemania in Limpot when they were still rookies, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty sure they're one of the seniors, maybe last year or last 2 years in the high school division, most probably.
Well, I'm really happy that we're seeing the growth every year of these players. But talking about growth, Ferrer coming off the bench, showing maturity.
That's actually how important and how nice it is to have a grassroots program like these tournaments, seeing the talent in the high school ranks. And then we do our seniors division, and then we see the same girls moving up to the collegiate ranks as well. Technical timeout, score is 8-6 this time in favor of Juan Lasal.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Back from that short break, LaSalle playing very different compared to the first set that we saw earlier. They got to that first technical timeout first as compared to SJI. What do you think has changed for them in this set?
Well, I would say the familiarity inside the court. When I would really say Limpot has been a game changer, but the way everyone reacted or responded to the change inside the court has been very effective for LaSalle. And after that first set, nakilala din nila yung kalaban nila, which is SJI, so they knew how to adjust already here in the second set.
Geraldizo chooses Mirasol. And she bags another point here for SJI. They continue to trail by 2. Limpot.
Good defense.
Celes with a response. That one is outside. No touch there. Perfect pass here for SJI.
That's still good.
Good pickup.
Too close to the
Ooh.
net. Limpot puts it over.
That second ball was not controlled there for SJI. Geraldizo. Celes with a bump touch.
Off the hands of the blockers.
And that was Hayobo going off the hands of the blockers there to get that check ball and that point. Yanson checking in the ball game. Celis, too low. That one goes straight into the net.
SJI asks for a timeout. Momentum is on the side of Juan Lasal.
Atake natin, oh. Atake natin. Ayaw natin putusan. May receive naman. Ang madali sa atake. Saka yung bola nasa kabila, bakit ayaw nyo mag-ready? Alam nyo sa kabila yung bola, ipapasok yung bola, ayaw nyo tumalon. Focus muna focus muna. Bawi na agad, bawi na agad.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
And that was Coach Ralph really just trying to wake up his players, challenging Celis as well, saying that she has to focus here. But it wasn't only targeted for her, it was targeted to everyone. That why Coach asked why aren't they hitting like they used to. Good pass. They go to Celis.
Ooh, quick reflexes there for Celis. Celis will try again. Good blocking from Juan Lasal. Celis for the third time. This time, she gets it going.
Challenge accepted by Celis. She saw how Coach was really talking to her during the timeout, and she just used it as fuel for that hit.
Yep, that's what you want to see, a response right away after a timeout. Needing to be that spark plug for SJI, being one of the seniors. Mirasol bump set. Celis changes her mind and goes for a drop. Free ball for SJI. Although an attack error committed here.
Yanson tried to put that one over, although it went straight to the net. Service now by Juan Lasal.
Sofia Limpot serving for Juan Lasal.
Good serve. Celis. Good dig by the libero. Limpot. To Hayobo. Free ball here for SJI. A chance for them to convert.
That's still good. That one sails out.
Oop, what's the call gonna be? It 6 with SJI. That goes wide. Geraldizo coming back in.
Number 16, Luis Tizoe. Luis 27 piso serving for SJI.
5-point lead for One Lasal. Limpot to Hayobo.
Ella Hayobo.
That's another point for her. For Lasal, you like to see the distribution of those sets coming from Limpot. I mean, you have Celada, Hayobo, racking up some points here in terms of offense.
That was great. A great try as well by Taddy going for that ball, though it was not, there was no follow through. Jump serve. Celis from the opposite side this time.
She gets a cross-court kill there. I mean, imagine she's such a tall player. She can also get up there. Nakikita niya yung buong court, I'm sure. Seeing that empty spot and bringing that ball there. She currently has 10 points right now.
That one sails out.
Miss set.
And we're hearing the celebration again from SJI. They're coming alive here in the second set.
Oops. Missed contact there. For Celis. Sends that serve wide. As we head on to our second technical timeout, LaSalle still with the lead.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
LaSalle still with the lead in both technical timeouts. A much better showing, much better aura also that we're seeing on their side. SJI trying to get back on track here so far.
Maya Valdez serving for One Lasal.
That one sails out.
Good call to let that ball go. Limpot to the middle. Oops, tough set.
That's still good.
Good pick up there by Hayobo. Attack goes,
Overshoots it yet again.
yep, attack goes wide there for Celada. SGI only trails by 3 here. Midway our second set. Limpot bump set to Celada, goes for a drop, but is denied at the net there by SJI.
Great read by SJI. And of course, that set was actually too close to the net as well. So SJI got to anticipate that even better.
Yep, that's care of Magbanwan Ferrer teaming up for that block.
Wala. Huwag tayo Mag-isip kayo, guys. Mag-isip. Mag-isip kayo. Bola, kailangan huwag nakalock-in na right ball. Kailangan na-bounce na. Okay, ready yung dalawa.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now. So far, Gyra, what do you think has been happening in the last few sequences with SJI?
Well, One LaSalle has finally gotten their footing here in this match, and they've been reading SJI really well. On the side of SJI, they've been committing a lot of errors. The confidence they had in the first set seems to have deterred here in the second set. And we've been seeing that Celis has been in the back row a lot more, so they really have to rotate and get her back in the front row.
Yeah, and other players also, a chance for them to contribute in terms of their offense. Hindi lang si Celis whenever she's in the front. Giraldizo to Mirasol. Limpot to Celada. Mirasol goes for a long ball. Celada again. Good defense shown by both of these teams. Alemania from the opposite finds a hole in the defense.
Alemania going long, hitting the line, effective for One LaSalle.
She is now on deck to serve. Ooh, back-to-back points for Alemania. That one falls the end line.
Alemania with a perfect target. Oh, that one sails a little bit too short. One LaSalle still up by 4 points.
Makasaet checking in the ball game, as well as Vargas coming in for Limpot and Alemania, who have played such a fantastic game today. You even mentioned Limpot and Alemania. That duo, when they came in together in the first set, was the game changer, where they started to get that momentum on their side.
1-2 play.
Vargas back set to Makasaet. Ferrer from the opposite. Mirasol will try double block for One LaSalle. Well-timed block coming from the girls in green and white.
Zelada serving for One LaSalle.
5-point deficit here for SJI.
Great pass.
Mirasol drop ball works right behind those two blockers.
Now Celis is in the front row. Mirasol on the service line.
Invitationals serving.
Vargas sending it over, but there was a reaching beyond the net violation.
Select service area, Mirasol, Mirasol.
Celis now on the front line, Mirasol in the back. So you have some height in the net.
Good touch on the block. They go to Celis as she puts it away.
Of course, who else where will Giraldizo go to? But of course, si Celis in that front line. That Smart Powered Up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Miscommunication for SJI.
Justice Makasae.
Wasted opportunity that time. That was a high ball, although nagkalituan on kung sino yung kukuha ng bolang yun. For SJI, Hinandan checking in for the first time today for the serve. Vargas chooses the left wing, and Hayobo is able to get that point. Good setup by Vargas.
SJI now asking for a timeout.
Pasok ba yung coach yung yung Celis?
Gusto mo na lang mag-set? Ayaw mo na lang dito si Ferrer. Girls! Kaya nga bulin yan. Kaya nga bulin yan. Mag-stop muna tayo, habulin natin yan. Isa-isa.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Coach is saying na kaya pa nilang habulin. It's not the end yet. Hindi pa nagta-25 ang score. So there are a lot of things that can still happen. Pero there was a time na hagip natin yung timeout ng Lasal. Tinatanong nila kung nasa front row si Celis. So they're actually adjusting the game plan sa kanya.
Well, of course, I think anyone would do the same knowing her caliber and what she can do. Vargas to Hayobo. Good defense. Ball still in play here. Celis goes for a drop. That one is inside.
Great execution by Celis, changing it up at the last second. They actually thought she was gonna go cross court, but then she dropped it to the left side.
A well-deceived shot there coming from Kyra Celis.
Down by 3, how will SJI get back up here? Hayobo adjusts.
The put away.
They're asking for an overreaching violation, but referee says it won't be awarded or it's not valid.
Substitution for one side. Number 14 out, number 15 is Amina.
So point was awarded to Juan Lasal because of that Valdez put away. SGI trying to contest the call, but point remains with Lasal.
It's 23, survey 19.
Limpot now in the back row. Celis, quick to redeem that point. Goes cross court.
That's what you want to see from the captain. She would want to carry her team, especially they are 3 points down right now, but look at that elevation. I feel like we've been repeating that word, but she has been so explosive and has been on top in this game.
Hayobo will try. That one is inside. Well-placed shot for Hayobo.
Now LaSalle is at set point.
Hayobo to do the honors to try and end this set. I think I jinxed that. It's been happening today, actually.
3 times now today. LaSalle calls for a timeout.
Ano yata yung Celis? Siya na yung magsaserve? Spin ball. Napakadali. Tama ba? Napakadali ng spin ball. Kahit hindi nyo isubo, kahit dyan lang sa zone 3, attack line lang, kayang-kaya iset ng center natin yan. Let's go ha! 10 puntos ha! Let's go tayo ha! Let's go! Isang magandang pasa.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Well, what coach said, mas madali ang spin ball. Not to belittle yung service ni Celis, but totoo naman, usually pag jump serve, mas madaling kontrolin kasi mas iisa lang ang direction. Unlike a float serve na kung saan-saan pumupunta yung bola. But for Celis, of course, this is a challenge for LaSalle because she's a really good server.
Perfect pass though by the libero. Good pick up by Celis too. Mirasol.
Mirasol using the hands of the blockers with that check out. Off the block hit.
So much heart from SJI here, trying their best to end it here and now. Mirasol getting a check ball there, challenging the hands of the blockers there of Von Lasal, even if they were in place. Faulty receive. Alemania though sends it over.
Too close to the net, but she makes a way to get that point.
That is credits to Martina Ferrer. Adjusting to that set.
Quick adjustment indeed.
Going for that power tip instead.
23-24, the hustle of these two teams.
Ooh,
That's
ball
a
still in
sand.
play. Good save by LaSalle. High ball for SJI. Ferrer gets another point, back-to-back points. And here comes SJI coming from behind.
Great hustle by SJI coming from behind to tie this match.
They
This set rather.
They were trailing the whole second set, but when it matters most at crunch time, they're able to deliver. And now we're all tied up at 24.
Sabi nga ni Coach, kaya pa yan.
Raised to 26. Whoop. Okay, so no official call yet. They're going to talk about it, our line judge and first referee. Hard to say actually from this angle. Obviously, Juan Lasal says in, SJI says out. Okay, point goes to SJI. Wow, coming from behind.
Honestly, that was really hard to tell because it was really close to the line.
Yep.
So it could have gone either way.
Also here from our angle, I wasn't sure.
But now Celis still on the service line.
Yep, match point now for St. John's Institute. Ooh, another extended play. Raised to 27. First day pa lang, Gaira.
Alemania with that cross-court shot.
Number 10, Jessica Policorre. Serving for Wonderful, Maya Montes.
Both teams not letting this one go. Valdez to serve. Perfect pass for SJI. Mirasol. Down the line works.
What a game from these two teams. SJI coming from behind, and now they are 1 point away from taking this match.
Amazing setup job there. One more point needed to close out this match if you're SJI. Woo! My heart stopped.
Costly error here. But now we are at 26 all. Another extension.
Raised to 28 now.
Serving for Wonderful.
Outside. In moments like these, you really just want to get that serve in. Again, SJI now at match point.
Well, it's these types of games wherein your maturity and character will really be tested. So it's a good training ground for these teams and these young players.
Definitely character building for these young girls. That does it for SJI. Insane work from these girls. They trailed the whole set and they win in extended play. What an amazing performance. I was ready to go for that third set already.
Come from behind win by the SJI team. That St. John's Institute, you really have to give them their flowers for this one. And also what coach said, hindi pa tapos to, kaya pang habulin. And that is what they did.
What a good way to end this game also. With that service ace, and SJI gets on the win column in their season campaign. But what a great match too for One LaSalle. They lost the first set pero agad-agad namang bumawi as that second set started, although unfortunately, like, just what happened in that last set? What was the game changer and how SJA got that momentum?
Well, it was really Celis on the service line na naging consistent, and nakita mo talaga yung kapit ng team eh. And they were just really on it. On the side of LaSalle, of course, they're just shuffling and getting and gelling right now. But
Our final 8-26. SJI winning in straight sets.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Final score is 25-21, 28-26. SJI winning in straight sets here on their season opener. This MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now. Gaira, sino ang napili mong best player of the game?
well, you already know the MVP of the match. Celis, she was all around the court, really leading her team. That being explosive, the elevation, and just being so mature. And of course, in that latter part of the set, during her services, talagang naging consistent siya and composed.
Well, we're here with our MVP of the match, Kyra Celis. Kyra, congratulations on such a spectacular performance today. You guys were down nung second set, di ba? Ano yung iniisip mo habang crucial yung moments during that set?
I guess nag-focus lang talaga kami and bumawi. Medyo may lapses lang po pero naka-recover din po kami.
Well, you recovered really well, and I would say it's one of your best matches so far here. Especially it's your first match pa lang in the Shakey's National Invitational. So right now, I want you to take this time to greet, of course, and shout out your loved ones and family members.
Hello, shout out to my family sa Bacolod and shout out din po sa school namin, BOTs, faculty and staff po. Thank you po sa support.
So congratulations again to our MVP of the match, Kyra Celis. Congratulations again to SJI for getting on the win column. Let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart's Power All 109. Power up your next side quest and get only TikTok or Facebook calls and texts. 10 gig for all apps and more. Switch and load now. Set number 1, that was SGI set a very dominant start. LaSalle caught some steam towards the end of that set. And one thing, I guess, towards their service aces that were shown talaga in that set, Gyra.
And you could really see how SJI dominated in the first part of that set. But then again, the insertion of Limpot as well as Alemania really changed the game for LaSalle. And they carried this over in the second set, wherein LaSalle was actually ahead the whole match. You could see the change in their game, and you could see how comfortable they are. They were already gelling. But in that latter part, of course, another game changer was Celis, who just was so composed on the service line, really commanded her team to get back up. And especially Coach said also na hindi pa tapos yung laban.
And they win in 2, I would say, thrilling sets. We were both at the edge of our seats there, prepared for third set even, as we see our match statistics here. Well, definitely, both teams, I'm sure, they were both eager to get a win. And unfortunately, there can only be one winner, and that was SJI. Kyra Celis, of course, our MVP of the match, playing such a spectacular game today. As we see our statistics here,
37 big attacks from LaSalle. This is actually the highest number of attacks we've had today alone, and 23 attacks from SJI. 4 blocks as well from St. John's Institute. But those 9 service aces, yun yung humabol or what made them win, especially in the second set. In terms of errors, quite similar. But all in all, these two teams were perfectly matched. It's just, of course, LaSalle was also gelling. Medyo nagsha-shuffle pa sila ng players.
well, up next, we have one last game for you volleyball fans. It's Arellano University and PVA, both playing their second match of the day in just a short while, so don't go away.
future will rise. Every surf, every spike, hear the crowd ignite. Together we shine, together we fight. Stronger, faster, higher, we go feel the passion. Let it show. With every jump, the sky we claim. Next gen heroes, remember the name. Rise, ignite, shine brighter than the lights. Jump, unite, every heart is taken. future will rise. Every serve, every spike, hear the crowd ignite. Together we shine, together we fight. Stronger, faster, higher we go. Feel the passion, let it show. With every jump, the sky we claim. Next gen heroes, remember the name. Rise, ignite, shine brighter than the lights. Jump, unite, every heart is taking
are down to our last game of opening day here at the Shakey Super League National Invitationals for the juniors division in this week-long tournament. We have one team coming from a win earlier today and another trying to get their first win of the season. It's PVA up against Arellano University for our last match this afternoon. As we see our updated standings, again, these two teams played earlier today. We can see here UST, PVA, and St. John's Institute already getting one win today. Pusong Azul, Arellano, One LaSalle, meanwhile, unfortunately dropped their opening matches today. And perfect set, we are yet to see them still in the tournament, Gaira.
They're actually the lone team that we haven't seen play yet, so it's quite exciting to see them go against other, of course, the players here from the Philippines.
Well, let's go back to a few games earlier. Pacific Volleyball Academy defeated Pusong Azul in 3 sets. That's 25-23, 17-25, and 15-7.
Well, this match was really an exciting one because they came from behind, and of course you have these players who visited us from overseas, and they're really challenging us here in the Philippines as well.
Well, moving on to the other side of the net, that's Arellano University High School, and their last match earlier, I think that was the first match today, losing to University of Santo Tomas in straight sets, 16-25 and 12-25. So a very convincing win there for UST earlier.
And for now, Arellano, actually, both these teams, medyo they've got, hopefully they've gotten the momentum and gotten the first game jitters out. Especially for Arellano, we know how consistent this team can be.
So it's going to be an interesting one. Two stories here, two different sides of the coin. One coming from a win, as I mentioned, and one trying to get that first win of the season or of the day. But let's now take a look at the girl that shines bright here for PVA. That's Leia Arumin, our MVP of the match earlier. That's Smart Player in Focus. Our Player in Focus is presented by Pusopid.com. Join now for free.
She was really a spark plug earlier, and she just shined so bright, especially after she got that first game jitters out. Talagang nakita natin how capable she was and how strong she was in giving that energy as well as that power to her team.
Well, in their match earlier against Pusong Azul, she had 18 big points. Imagine in just those 3 sets that they played, 18 points, 12 coming from those attacks and 6 coming off aces. So I'm really curious to see if she'll be able to sustain that type of performance in today's match versus Arellano to remain undefeated.
And 6 of those service aces, a lot of those service aces came from the 3rd set already, which really pushed PVA to win that deciding set.
Let's see who from her team also can back her up as we begin the game shortly. Don't go away.
Presenting our team officials for match number 4. First referee, Jay Dereguito. Second referee, Igel Dero. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Playtime Viloil Arena. This is the Shakey Super League National Invitationals 2026. This is match number 4 between the Pacific Volleyball Academy Incorporated and the challengers across the net, the Arellano University Baby Chiefs. Premier Team. First off, opposite hitter number 1, Landon De Vera. Middle blocker number 2, Saray De La Cruz. Outside hitter number 8, Rihanna Estoy. Setter at number 19, Jaden Bunungbayan. Middle blocker and team captain at number 20, Gaylia Borja. Outside hitter number 22, Leia Arumi. Your starting libero at number 6, Mayton Camacho. Head coach of the Premier Team, Manuel Gorin. And now for the starting lineups of Arellano University Baby Chiefs. First off, middle blocker number 4, Demi Vargas. Outside hitter number 6, Nicole Borja. Middle blocker number 8, Faith Suico. Center and team captain at number 10, Jamie Ignacio. Outside hitter at number 12, Casey Paralejas. Another outside hitter at number 13, Nina Gahana. Your starting libero at number 16, Kate Nandasa. Head coach of the Baby Chiefs, Roberto Javier.
Let's meet our starting units. First, for the Pacific Volleyball Academy, we have Ignacio Vargas, Suico, Paraleas, Borja, Kahanap, and Dandasan. On the other side, for Arellano, we have Punong Bayan, Borja, De La Cruz, Arumin, Estoy, De Vera, and Camacho. Sorry about that on the graphics. That was the latter lineup I said was for PVA, or Pacific Volleyball Academy. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Set 1 now underway. Right away, PVA gets that quick point.
Estoy with that first point of the match with that down the line hit.
Quick to respond there were the Lady Chiefs of that quick attack.
Suico starting it off fresh.
Missed contact there on the ball. That one goes to the net. Paralejas, good pick up by the libero, good save too. Paralejas again. You definitely know that the Lady Chiefs will be relying on her. We saw that earlier with the UST game.
And Borja with that monster block, no hesitation in protecting her side of the court. But at the same time, I've been seeing the rotation here of Arellano. Paralejas is actually in diagonal with the middle blocker, but she's playing as an open hitter.
Well, that's a good observation. Hindi ko rin na-notice yun. Punong Bayan to De Vera. De Vera and Arwin, both the standout players in their match earlier. Ooh, strong hit from the Lady Chiefs. Care of Paralejas. So 3-2 is our score in favor of Pacific Volleyball Academy. Although that serve goes short.
But what we can notice here from PVA is that it looks like they're still coming off that high of their win earlier. Kasi nakikita mo na very light pa din yung
Relaxed.
energy nila. Yes, relaxed. On the side of Arellano, can actually see that medyo heavy pa.
Mhm.
But again, they just really need to gain their confidence in this match. Especially, it's just the first day of the Shakey's National Invitationals.
Well, that's if you're PVA, that's something you want to carry towards this game. I mean, imagine if they win in this match, 2-0 na kaagad sila sa standings. And that's Aromin getting a point off the block. Set up to Borja. Aromin will try. Good hustle. Tried to go for that ball.
Great hustle
All
indeed going against those barriers over there. But point goes to Arellano. Now we have Vargas on the service line.
Actually, something to note about PVA, they are not new to playing abroad. They've played in Japan, Korea, also here in the Philippines already. They were invited by Serginho to play in the SSL. But the first time to play in a big stage here in the tournament or in the Shakey Super League. They are a club team from different schools, consisting mostly from different schools rather. Their coaches coaching Our Lady of Guam Academy. So, a little fun fact about Pacific Volleyball Academy. Short serve for Arellano.
Good block.
All tied up now at 6.
Close fight so far for these two teams.
Punong Bayan, bump set. Good save there. Attack from the middle. Good luck coming from De La Cruz. Nakatayo rin si Paralehas dun sa likod for Arellano.
And I also think that Coach Obet just recently converted her into an opposite hitter. But this is something we have to verify, of course. Kasi right now, she's doing really well as an outside hitter. But yun nga, ka-diagonal niya right now is a middle blocker.
So that's another point for Arellano. As Borja is on deck to serve. Serve goes inside for Arellano here. Let's take a look at that again. Borja with the serve dropping on that end line.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Back to the ball game. Arellano being the first one to get to the first technical timeout. Care of Borja has service ace. Another service ace for Borja there. Arumin and Camacho de Libero. A lack of communication between them. Meanwhile, I'd like to take this opportunity to greet our production coordinator. A belated happy birthday to Daphne Montesa. Thank you for all that you do for us.
Happy birthday, Daphne. And Suiko with that gift.
So that's another point for Arellano. PVA trails by 3 here. Borja stuck on that service deck. She continues to challenge Pacific Volleyball Academy here. Another ace coming from Nicole Borja.
Serving aces on a silver platter. Borja really starting it off well for Arellano University High School.
Putting pressure on the receive here of PVA. Another faulty receive. Long ball here. Paralejas. Not the best of contacts, but she gets that point.
Well, that's the advantage when you're a tall player and you're going above those blockers. So medyo mahirap basahin yung bola.
Punong Bayan chooses Estoy and she finds the line. Going for those longer shots. Five-point deficit here for Pacific Volleyball Academy. Paralejas, good block by PVA. Coverage was there this time.
Another one by PVA.
Back-to-back blocks. Punong Bayan to Estoy. Again with that long ball. Paralejas again.
Great defense by PVA.
Arumin still quiet in this match. Sends that one to the net from the back row.
Well, we have to remember Arumin also earlier was quiet in the first part of the first set in their first game. But then again, she was the MVP of the match with 18 points afterwards.
Better receive. Estoy from the opposite. Free ball here. Chance for PVA and they capitalize. That was Borja with a quick attack down the middle. Good setup by Punong Bayan too. Now you have Arumin in front. De Vera as well.
Arellano now at 15. There we go. Arumin starting to start the fire here for PVA.
She just had to get to that front line. Well, Camacho checking in for the first time today, if I'm not mistaken, to serve. Good dig. Arumin with the powerful hands goes cross court.
I just like how Arumin has been starting the celebration, as well as the Vera, actually. They come hand in hand. So that's when their energy really comes up and they start scoring again.
Good serve. Perfect pass though from Arellano. And Paralejas is able to roll it through the hands of the blockers. Second technical timeout now. 16-11 is the score in favor of Arellano.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Back to the ball game now, 16-11. Arellano still with the lead here.
Now Paralejas is on the service line. Actually, to correct our what we saw earlier, it's actually Borja and Paralejas who are diagonals. Kasi kala natin medyo nag-switch yung positioning nila kanina.
That's another point for Arellano. Tight receive.
That was a crossing violation or foot fault.
7-point lead now for Arellano. Quite a comfortable one as we approach the end or the tail end of our first set. That one. It's called a check touch or there's a
touch on that block. And now PVA will be serving. You have De Vera on the service line. Borja. It's a free ball for Arellano.
Yep, Aromen gives up a free. Borja
And that one touches the line.
finds that empty backcourt. Substitution though for Coach Obet. That's Guno checking into serve for Vargas. Punong Bayan, tough set there. Not the same PBA team that we saw earlier, Gaira.
And actually, they're trying to gain their footing here in the first set. On the side of Arellano, they're just dominating here against PBA.
Eight-point lead now. Biggest lead of the match. Attack from the opposite. Well played. Coming from Arellano, going for an off-speed. That's care of Kahanap. Nakahanap ulit ng butas. Behind those blockers. Good serve.
Low and fast for Arellano.
Borja. Guerrero. Sets up Pinaula. That one sails out for Borja. Arumin now in the back row. Set up to the middle. Guerrero chooses Arumin in the back row. Good pick up there by the libero.
Borja. But Arellano gets that point. Net fault by PVA. There's a substitution coming in for the Lady Chiefs. You have Suizo coming in as well as Dandasan. Jandy Dandasan. Coach is going for a double substitution for a full front row here for the Lady Chiefs.
22-13 is our score. Currently, that serve too strong. Point for Pacific Volleyball Academy. Perfect pass here for Arellano. And that drop ball is good for the Lady Chiefs.
Double quick. And that was good playmaking, especially they're fresh off the bench. Actually, you should expect that already. Pag double substitution, usually the setter goes for the partner na nakasama niya pagpasok ng court.
Right away, no? Fresh off the bench, pinapa-activate agad. And the service ace, everything looking bright here on the side of the Lady Chiefs. This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. They are on the verge of bagging this set in a commanding fashion. Free ball given up by PVA. Attack from the middle. And a good finish there coming from Faith Suico to end the rally.
The Lady Chiefs win this set with a 10-point advantage. 11-point advantage, 25-14.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
For our first set. 25-14 is a score in favor of the Arellano University Lady Chiefs. As we take a look at our highlights in set number 1, Borja Paralejas teaming up in terms of the offense side of the Lady Chiefs. And I'd say that was a dominant win for them.
It was dominant indeed. It's very different from the Arellano Lady Chiefs we saw earlier against UST. This team is much more solid and they're communicating a lot more, very vocal with each other. So the Lady Chiefs had 11 attacks and PVA only had 9. But again, knowing the Lady Chiefs, they have a lot of advantage in the blocking department. 3 versus 1 from the PVA and 5 service aces from Arellano, which PVA really had a hard time in terms of reception.
Yep, they definitely challenged the reception of PDA there because of those 5 aces, which is why ganun kalaki yung lamang nila in the first set. So not the usual PVA that we saw earlier. Aromin, De Vera, they were quiet in this set. But again, without your receives, you can't set up any plays. And that's why we didn't really hear much from them in that set. Set number 2 is now underway. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken in Mojo's now. Same faces here for PVA. Ignacio to Paralejas.
Good
pickup.
defense.
De Vera gives up a free ball. Ignacio to the middle. And Suico gets a point there with that tip. Let's take a look at that again. Ignacio feeding Suico the right height and speed of with that set.
Good serve.
De Vera off speed. Ignacio to Paralejas again. Estoy with the adjustment. Paralejas again. Woo! Powerful hit. But Estoy luckily finds that empty pocket there in zone 1. Let's see that again, opting to just drop it there simply.
And now Aromin is in the front row for PVA.
That's wide.
That one goes straight to the net.
Yep, service error for Estoy.
And this is what we mentioned earlier. If you're a PVA, you really want to minimize all your errors, knowing that, of course, in their first match today, when they minimize their errors and they start enjoying the game, dun sila umaangat.
So if I were PVA, I would really prioritize first yun nga, yung communication nila medyo nawawala nung first set. And then of course, yung receives nila and minimizing those errors too. But right away, they get that point off a powerful hit.
Yes, and Borja was actually hitting from the opposite side that time. Free ball for PVA. They go to De Vera.
Back row attack for Arellano. That one is inside. That's care of Borja. Ignacio with a bump set. And Borja finding the right angle, the right space to direct that ball. De Vera from the opposite.
Great adjustment by De Vera as well. It was too close to the antenna, but she got to angle that to go cross court.
Great job on her part, being able to adjust to that tough set. That Smart Powered Up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now. That's a service ace by De Vera. Back-to-back points for this girl.
5-7.
Ignacio sets up Paralejas. And again, she finds that empty backcourt.
We can see a more confident and comfortable Paralejas now compared to the previous match against USD. She really has found her groove here and her confidence in this match.
Good effort here by Punong Bayan to chase after that ball. Borja, good pick up. Point is awarded to PVA. Double contact called there, or double touch. Free ball here for PVA, a chance for them. They also give up a free ball though. Attack from the opposite. Back row by De Vera. Another free ball here. Estoy. Good pick up there by Paralejas. Good exchanges so far that we're seeing.
And that rally was actually pretty long until that defense, but great job by the Lady Chiefs, staying consistent.
And sticking it through, not giving up on their defense there.
5-6.
Good pass there for PVA. Paralejas will set up Borja. Unfortunately, that goes over the net.
Overcooks that one. PVA now will be serving, and actually they're up by 2 points already. Very similar to what we saw actually in their first match of the day.
Estoy will try. Ignacio chooses Borja. And finally, she gets that to go cross court. Good setup job by Ignacio. And Borja unfazed by those blockers in front of her. Running attack by Borja. Punong Bayan chooses Estoy, gets a check ball.
Smart move as well, using the hands of the blocker. Kita niya na medyo malayo sa net yung kamay.
First technical timeout now in favor of PDA.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Back from that short break, this time a reverse of what happened in the first set. PVA now is first to get to the first technical timeout here in the second.
Punong Bayan serving for
As we have the playmaker Punong Bayan with that serve. Good hustle by Arellano. Punong Bayan chooses the middle. That's Borja getting that point.
PVA back to enjoying the match, and this is when it's an advantage for them kasi bigla silang lumalamang when they're playing without any jitters.
Borja also will respond with a drop ball behind those blockers. The Lady Chiefs trail by 2. Borja already with 11 points here in the second. What do you like so far about the game that Borja is playing as compared to earlier this morning?
She looks like she's much more comfortable kasi in their match against UST medyo nakikita mo na she wasn't getting the sets that she was expecting and hindi rin siya naka-wind up ng maayos. But right now, it's much more smooth yung approach niya as well as even her approaches and also her hits.
Well, Coach Albert now calls for time. Let's listen in.
Nag-aayos dito sa, sa service area na yan. Ganyan ang mangyayari sa atin. Pangalawa, ano bang trabaho mo? Magpalit kayo, siya yung spiker, ikaw mag-setter. Kinukuha mo yung trabaho niya eh. Yung trabaho mo, ayaw mong gampanan eh. Gusto mo ikaw mag-set? Pagsisetting kita. Yung mga trabaho kayo.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Coach Obet, with those small reminders na they really have to take ownership of their positions right now. Suiko, of course, sinasabihan na just go back to hitting and not take the setter's position. But sometimes kasi when you're inside the court, minsan that's your instinct already. So this is something that needs to be improved on in this sequence.
Actually, I was gonna say, nung first game early against UST, it was really Paralejas who their setters kept going to. But now it's nice to see na Borja is also being activated rather, and being able to deliver. Suizo checks in for Paralejas. Meanwhile, PVA has that 5-point lead. Short serve for Estoy. Punong Bayan chooses Arumin. Gets that one to go cross court.
I really love how PVA has been celebrating every point.
She goes cross court and gets the kill. Just a few steps away from the libero. That's Villaluz of Arellano. Another short serve. Ignacio to the left wing. Suizo tries, gets a check ball to go.
Medyo nahihirapan din si Suizo pag masyadong malapit yung bola sa net. But if you give her the perfect distance from the net, nagagawa niya ng paraan to use the hands of the blockers or napapalusot niya sa kabila.
Borja from the opposite goes for a roll shot, but that attack goes out. Punong Bayan to Arumin. That one does not go over. Yep.
It was too low, too powerful. Arellano hitting double digits here, just 3 points down. Can still keep up with PVA. Good target.
Arumin. Agad-agad namang bumawi, breaking down that blocker's hands. Getting that check.
Camacho, service specialist for PBA.
Ignacio sets up Suizo. She gets that check, just like what you said a few minutes or a few moments ago.
You just need to give her the perfect distance, a set that's perfectly distanced from the net, and she'll be able to get that point.
Setter team captain with that serve. De Vera from the opposite. Now she has been quiet in this match.
And that works for the Lady Chiefs.
That's a point coming from Kahanap. Coming off that bump set by Villaluz. Arumin attacks. Defense was there. De Vera sends that one long, no touch.
De Vera was already under that ball, so it was quite hard to control for her.
Well, take a look here. Arellano is only down by 1 now after trailing this whole set. Ignacio bump set to Suizo.
That works for the Lady Chiefs.
Yep, getting that one in. Adjusting also from that set that was quite far from that net. You're now all tied up at 14.
Arumin with a drop ball. Ignacio to Kahanap.
Kahanap finding that down the line zone and directing her ball there. That smart powered up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now. Ignacio has been on the service deck. Again, a block care of Vargas. And this time, Arellano is the first to reach that second technical timeout.
2026 National Invitationals would like to thank the following. Our official sponsors, Potato Corners,
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
The tides have changed here in the second technical timeout. That's the turning point for Arellano. They regain that lead after trailing here in the second set.
16-14.
Inside.
Hits the line perfectly. Ignacio, very consistent on the service line.
Ignacio, the team captain slash playmaker, leading by example, leading by action. Free ball here for Arellano. Kahanap with a cross. De Vera adjusts and a miscue there from the Lady Chiefs.
Good pass.
Aromin gives up a free ball. Ignacio chooses the middle. And that is number 4, Vargas. Was able to finish the job there in that last sequence.
Vargas with perfect timing in that A-quick attack. Now Suizo is on the service line. Borja in the front row as an open hitter.
Free ball here for PVA. Punong Bayan goes to Arumin in the middle. Long ball for Arellano. Arumin, powerful hit. And she gets that one.
I love the confidence that Aromin has built, especially from the first match of theirs. Now we're seeing her shine.
And celebrating also, of course, every point she gets. As she should, of course.
Good save.
Ignacio bump set to Borja. Arumin unable to get to that second ball. Only a 3-point deficit here for the Pacific Volleyball Academy. Dandasan comes in to serve. That's Jandy Claire Dandasan. And she gets a service ace right off the bench.
Hot hands off the bench. That's what you like from players who are really game ready, and that's what coaches like as well. Na pag tumingin siya sa bench, ready ka and you know that you'll convert.
And quality minutes of also. I mean, alam naman natin, not everybody gets the chance to come in the ball game, but when they have that opportunity, definitely making the most out of it and contributing whatever they can with the time they have. Borja checks in, this time for PVA. Attack by Borja.
Good
chase,
save.
Yep.
Although that one wasn't put over, it was uncontrolled. But right now Borja on the side of Arellano has been playing really well for her team.
But this time a timeout called by PVA. Let's listen in.
No technical? They want to go home. Hey, girl. Hey, the energy's dying down again, okay? What? What are we seeing? Okay. Yes, see? So use her as a cheat. So let her go for a back one and you got the outside open with okay? And call it louder than everybody else. Okay, let's go. PVA in 3, 1, 2, 3, Piva, let's go. They're pushing us in.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
I love how coach really called out having no energy inside the court, because that's what they're lacking in this match compared to their first match of the day. Right now, they're really quiet inside the court, which is unusual for PVA.
But what a monster block that was coming from the Arellano Lady Chiefs. Slowly starting to pull away. Borja with a running attack. That's a clean kill. Good movement on the part of Punong Bayan, setting her up and activating her. Borja with an off speed.
Point goes to the Lady Chiefs. Now Borja will be on the service line for Arellano, just 2 points away from taking this match.
Perfect pass for PVA. High drop ball there. Back row attack by Borja. De Vera sends it over, gives up a free ball, but lucky break for her.
But for Arellano, that is something they should watch out for, especially if you're a libero. When it's a free ball, usually ikaw nakukuha. But of course, our libero was in the back row. The front row player should have read that as well.
That's a service ace for Pacific Volleyball Academy. Care of Estoy. Substitution, Suizo, or Suico rather. Checking in. Suizo with the attack. She gets a check ball to go.
That's a very smart move, using the hands of the blockers. Again, masyadong malapit sa net, nahirapan siya, but she still made a way to get that point.
That puts the Lady Chiefs at match point. On the verge of getting their first win of the season or of the conference. Arumindo saves a match point.
Arumin says not yet. She still wants to get this match, or at least this set, and keep in step with Arellano.
Well, dangerous territory, I was gonna say. But PVA throws that serve away. And Arellano is now in the win column with a 1-1 record. Job well done coming from these girls. Winning in straight sets and even trailing until the midway or the second technical timeout in this set number 2.
And at least they will end the day on a high.
Yep.
Getting their first win here in the Shakey's National Invitationals.
So props to the Pacific Volleyball Academy for challenging these girls from Arellano. Both of them played 2 games a day, so I'm sure pagod din sila. So both with identical records, 1 win and 1 loss.
Arellano Lady Chiefs celebrating after their win, but kudos to PVA as well. Still keeping that energy up from their first match.
What a way to end your Saturday afternoon or evening na pala by winning on a high note or ending the day in a high note. Final score 25-14, 25-21, all in favor of the Arellano Lady Chiefs.
mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Final score is 25-14, 25-21. Arellano University ending the day on a high note, getting their first win of the conference. This MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Gyra, who is our MVP of the match?
Well, we had the whole team contribute, of course, but Borja was really such a bright spot for Arellano. She was really chipping in a lot of points, commanding inside the court. So I would say she really deserves the MVP of the match.
Well, we are here now with our best player of the game. That's Isa Borja with 13 big points here for the Arellano Lady Chiefs. Hello, Isa. Congratulations on a job well done in today's match. Galing kayo sa talo sa unang game nyo. Anong pinag-usapan ninyo as a team coming into this game ngayon?
Ginawa lang po namin yung... sorry. Pinag-usapan po namin na dapat gawin lang po namin yung best namin and walang kakabahan. Tapos dapat mag-contribute lahat. Yun lang po.
Well, congratulations again, and you girls definitely did your best indeed. May gusto ko pang batiin or shout out after this win of yours?
Shout out po sa family ko po sa Ilocos and sa lahat po ng friends ko, kay Eliza, tas sa buong team po. Yun lang. Thank you.
Well, congratulations again to Isa Borja, our MVP of the match, as well as the rest of the Arellano Lady Chiefs for getting in the win column today. Let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart Power All 109. Power up your next side quest and get only TikTok or Facebook calls and texts. 10 gig for all apps and more. Switch and load now. Well, for set number 1, that was a commanding set win from the Arellano Lady Chiefs that we saw.
And well, we really saw how much they fought and really wanted to dominate and come back after their loss against USC. And definitely they did dominate. 25-14 was the score in that first set. In the second set, it was quite shaky at first. PBA was really gaining momentum and naon na rin sa first technical timeout. But during the latter part, of course, the second technical timeout, Arellano made it a goal to get this, and Borja really chipping in points. But Ignacio, of course, with her great sets, helped the team win this match. 25-21 was the score.
Let's now see the outcome of this match with our statistics. Actually, I think the turning point talaga sa second set was when, well, PVA was leading majority of that set, but it was the second set that was Arellano. They led majority of the set, then PVA got the lead nung second technical timeout.
Well, for the Arellano Lady Chiefs, they had 25 attacks and quite similar actually with PVA 22 answered by the Pacific Volleyball Academy Inc. But in terms of blocks, you already know the Lady Chiefs have a lot of blocks. It's in their system, it's in their blood. They had six blocks versus 2 from PVA, and then 7 service aces from the Lady Chiefs as well. In terms of errors, of course, PVA had 12 errors in this match and 9 from Arellano. So this is something they have to improve on and minimize in their next few matches.
Well, obviously a huge gap there between the two teams in terms of their statistics. But that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in with us. This has been Kayla Reyes and Gaira Baroga. We'll see you on Monday, still here at the Phil Oil in San Juan for more volleyball.
Jump, unite, every heart is taking flight. Shaky Super League, dream, big believe. Shaky Super League, we will achieve. Power in the play, better every day. Breaking all the limits down, next game till we crown. We crown.